So this brings up a really interesting question. I've heard anecdotally that the darker the oil, the less pure or less healthy it is. So this is kind of what the end result looks, but how much truth is that? I mean, if you're looking to smoke a vape cartridge, should you look for something more clear?
Well, there's different preferences. The clearer the product doesn't necessarily imply that it is of higher potency.
Okay.
There are certain practices within the industry where people do use other materials that would still add no color to it, but would lower the potency. But in this case, what you would have is you would have certain elements of the plant that are not removed yet in the distillate that are present in the amber. Now, those aren't necessarily any less safe, but they aren't cannabinoids in their own right. Other things that we do collect in this process when we refine the cannabis plant material all the way to the final product is a lot of the material that leaves the cannabis plant is very desirable. These are the terpenes that we know and love. Those phytochemicals have medicinal properties, and they also give the characteristic odor and flavor that people familiarize themselves with when they think of cannabis.
Yep.
So what we do is we're able to reintroduce those terpenes back into our final products based upon what type of matrix it's going into, whether it's an edible, a vape product,
because otherwise the final product would be totally odorless, totally tasteless, correct? Or
yes,
no?
if everything works perfectly.
If everything goes as planned, and then you have to add everything back in. So depending on what the final product is going to be, you add in each terpene there, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah.